Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. A very good afternoon, everybody. Okay, I'm back. Alright, so for today, I would like to share with all of you about the format English of SPM 1119. Okay, so as per you guys know that this year, the SPM students, okay, SPM Pro Max 2.0 is going to sit for the SPM English SPM 1119 with a four new format, which is we have the four paper. Okay, the first one is actually the first paper is about reading, 1119/1. Paper 2 is about writing, 1119/2. We have speaking, 1119/3, and we have the fourth one, which is the 1119 for the listening. Okay, so these are the new formats that have been introduced in the KSSM, which we have to understand what are we going to take a look, or what are we going to see. If you are a teacher, you have to be elite for all these four. And if you are students, you have to be ready for you to take this exam. Okay, let's take a look of what's the difference between each one. Okay, so the difference between the reading comprehensions, this we have a 5 parts. Part 1 until part 5. Okay, so all of these will be carrying the mark of the 40 marks. Okay, from part 1 until part 5, you can see one questions will carry for the 1 marks. Okay, so part 1 you have 8 questions, and then you will get 8 marks for it. Total is 40 marks. And then the weightage is 25% overall. You have 100% for all the 4 paper, and this reading will cover about 25%, and duration is about around 1 hour and 30 minutes. Okay, this is what you need to know. Okay, let's take a look. This is the example of the questions of the part 1. You will be given of the MCQ. MCQ stands for multiple choice questions. The X questions you will get either the advertisement, or you will get either the everything, or any leaflets, or any brochure, or any phone messages, phone screen, and everything. So this will be, and you will be given about 3 choices of questions, which is A, B, and C. Okay, and the aim for this is for you to make a conclusion from short and longer text. So you are going to make a conclusion about it. Yeah. Okay, this is the part 2. The part 2 is about mostly is about grammar, where you need to fill in the blanks or choose the suitable the right answer, the correct answer for it. The aim is about the vocabulary, the grammatical form, and as well as the grammar form. You have to understand this. Yeah, when I said about vocabulary, so they will be given to you the set of the answer, yeah, either A, B, or C. More or less, the meaning will be similar, but the usage might be different. Depends on the situations or on the sentence I'm going to say to you. Okay, grammatical form, you have to know the formula of it. Grammar form, you have to know the usage of this grammar. Is this tense about the present tense, or is this tense is about the future tense? You have to understand every single thing, yeah. Okay, for the part 3, can you see it's a little bit longer? So it's to you to understand the longer text. Yeah, even though it's only 8 questions, but it will give you something. So this part is where you need to really understand which paragraph it goes, and you have to use several reading techniques, including skimming and scanning, or making deducing from the context. Is all over here. Okay, and for the part 4, we have the 6 questions. Its aim is to coherent and linking the idea. This is the match gap. It takes from the derived from the PT3 students, where you have to you have to fill in the blanks, the missing sentence. Okay, so they will given you a choice, and you have to choose the best sentence for that article or for that line. It will give you like that. Yeah. And part 5 is about the expressing ideas or thoughts in own words. It's mostly more or less same about information transfer, but this is you need maybe in the text or in the paragraph they will give you around 3 words, and then you have to come out with one words. Okay, that's the meaning of expressing ideas and thoughts in own words. You really have to come out with the words that are very specific of it. Yeah, it's not necessary, or it doesn't mean that you have to take that word directly from the paragraph and you put it in the blanks. It might be yes, it might be no. You really have to think about it, yeah? Okay, we're done with the reading. Now we come about the writing. Okay, we have a three parts, which is the first one is a guided writing. The second part is extended writing, and the third part is also as the extended writing. For the part 3, it's different from the PT3, where PT3, second part, you are not given any choices, you have to answer. You like it or not, you have to answer that questions. But for SPM, the additional one more, which is the part 3, we will give you 3 types of the questions and you need to choose one. Choose one that you prefer. Okay, the total marks will be the 60 marks. Again, the weightage will be the 25% and the duration is 1 hour and 30 minutes. Frankly speaking, 1 hour and 30 minutes, if you manage your time wisely, it will be enough. If not, you will not be able to answer, especially the part 3. Yeah? Okay, the part 1 is 20 marks is expressing ideas and thoughts in simple and straightforward. More or less, it's about the email or informal letter is a format. Okay, so the questions is short, they're very simple, and you also can always come out with your ideas. They're very simple. The tips over here is please do not exaggerate. If you exaggerate about this one, because it's easy, you won't have enough time for you to answer at the part 3. Okay, so the part 2 is extended writing. Is you are going to give the opinions in own perspective. Okay, they will give you a point. Okay, 3 points over there. You will need to write an essay. 3 points over there. Why would you like to buy? A reason for your choice. Okay, where do you usually buy these things? You have to give your opinion on it. And the part 3, you will have 3 types of questions, which is the first one is maybe the article. The second question is to review, and the third question will be the story. Okay, so the aim is to deliver the ideas and opinions by giving description regarding familiar topic. You have to remember, more or less, it looks like the same, the questions, but the scheming or the marking part is different, totally different. Okay, and you have to choose only one. That is for the writing. How about the speaking? Speaking, we have 3 parts as well. Part 1 is the individual questions. Okay, each of the candidates will have the 4 questions. Part 2, we have 1 questions for for each candidate. And the part 3 is a pairing questions. It means that 3 questions for both candidates. In the examination room, interrogative room over there, you will be paired with your partner, with your friends. Okay. Alright, so the total will be 24 marks, and the weightage again 35%. The duration is about 13 minutes. 13 minutes, you might say, oh, it's a short time. Believe me, when you go inside the room, if you are not prepared enough, you can't answer it, you can't do it. Okay. Alright, so the part 1 is about 3 to 4 minutes. You have to introduce yourself. Okay, each candidate will got 4 questions asked by the interlocutor. For example, what's your name? Can you please introduce your name? Do you live nearby? That is meant by the introducing yourself. Alright, for the part 2, there are 3 to 4 minutes. This is the theme-based questions. Each candidate got a different theme. Like say I'm the candidate A, I might be got about the money, okay, how I spend my money. But my friends, candidate B, which is sit next to me, might be got about the how you would spend your free time. It's different team over there. Okay, and the part 3 is a 4 to 5 minutes. It's a team-based questions where it's a pair discussion. You have to support each other. Okay, you will given the same theme. For example, it's about online shopping. So the candidate A will talk about this too, and this candidate B will talk about this point, and you have to always discuss with each other. It's called a pair discussions. Yeah, if you have to really careful over here, because even though you are very good in English, but if your partner is not very good in English, is not very fluent in English, you have to help them out. You have to help them. Okay, if not, you will take a look of a very huge gap over there. And the last one will be the listening part. This is a new paper introduced. Okay, so we have a 3 parts, 7 questions for 7 marks, 8 questions for 8 marks, and 10 questions for 10 marks. Again, the total marks will be 30 marks, and the weightage is 25%, and duration is about 40 minutes. 40 minutes, 25%, yeah? You can see we have covered all the four, 25, 25, 25, 25. Each paper carries the same weightage. So, if you say, oh, I want to only focus on reading and writing, you will only score about 50 marks. You will not score about another 50 marks. It's a waste. You have to score all. Alright, so this is the part 1, 7 questions. Okay, you will hear each recording twice. Yeah. Okay, the questions will be given. Okay, for example, questions number 1, you will hear the recording twice before you move to the second questions. Like that. For the part 2, you also have 8 questions, but it's different. It will give you a whole paragraph. You will listen to whole paragraph, whole extract, whole audio, and then you will find the answer. It's not in the same sequence as the part 1. And the part 3 is you will hear about the speaker. Yeah, which speaker says about this. It gives you a very short extract. You have to identify which speaker for which one that it talks about to you. Each recording you will hear twice. Do not worry about that. Yeah. Okay. So how you want to score in your 4 paper? Yes, because you have to use your textbooks. Yeah. This is your main reference. Okay, the Pulse 2 is for the Form 1 and Form 2. The Close-Up, okay, for Form 3. Form 4, you will go the Full Blast. And the Form 5, will go the English Download. All the things you need to know is in the textbooks. This is your main reference. About the grammar, about the questions that we will ask, about the context, about the concept. Everything is in here. Okay, all right, so that's all actually about the SPM 1119 paper, the new format of KSSM. You really have to score it, because if you did not score it, you will waste on your weightage. Remember, each paper carry up about 25%. Okay guys, so that's all for today. I hope you guys will understand the difference between KPSM and KSSM. This is a new format that you have to go. For the parents who watch my video for today, you have to really alert what your students needs to. Your kids needs to learn, and what your kids will get or what your kids will face during the exam. Alright, thank you. See you all later. Bye. Assalamualaikum.